understanding panel arrangements. In this video, we'll outline panel arrangements and help you better understand how to participate. So, what is a panel and how do you participate? A standing offer is an agreement between a supplier and an Australian government organisation for the provision of goods or services for a set period under agreed terms and conditions. A standing offer typically has one supplier. Where there are multiple suppliers under a standing offer, it is referred to as a panel. Standing offers and panels streamline and simplify the procurement of commonly procured goods and services that are typically established through an open approach to market. Once a panel has been established, Australian government organisations may approach suppliers appointed to that panel to request quotations in line with a process agreed under the standing offer. When procuring through a panel that has multiple suppliers, Australian government buyers should approach more than one supplier on the panel to respond to a request for quote. For the Management Advisory Services panel and the People panel, it is a mandatory requirement that for each procurement through the panel, at least one of the panel suppliers invited to submit a quote must be a small or medium enterprise. This requirement helps SMEs be more visible to buyers and ensures that businesses of all sizes have the opportunity to win Australian government contracts. So, how exactly do you join a panel? New panels are typically established by an open approach to market. Open approaches to market are advertised on AusTender and are open for anyone to submit a response. You can register on AusTender for free at tenders.gov.au. If you submit a response to an approach to market to establish a panel and your submission meets all minimum and mandatory requirements of the tender and is evaluated as representing value for money, your business may be invited to enter a deed of standing offer and be appointed to the panel. Suppliers can only join existing panels if the panel was established with the capability to add new suppliers or categories of services after formation. These panels are commonly referred to as refreshable panels. Australian government organisations may issue a new approach to market to refresh an existing panel to seek submissions from suppliers to join the arrangement. Timing of panel refreshers can vary during the term of the panel and in accordance with the terms or conditions under which the panel was originally established. Organisations are required to publish information about the establishment of a standing offer or panel on AusTender. Information includes the service categories, duration of the arrangement, panel suppliers, and which Australian government organisations can procure from the panel. To find out whether a panel is refreshable and details such as when or how a refresh may take place, you can reach out to the panel's point of contact, which can be found on the relevant standing offer notice on AusTender. Being appointed to a panel is not a guarantee that Australian government organisations will buy from your business, so ensure you promote yourself to organisations you may wish to sell to. Finally, you may have heard of Whole of Australian Government arrangements. Whole of Australian Government arrangements are set up for Australian government organisations to procure commonly used goods or services. These procurement arrangements offer increased transparency, standard terms and conditions, and improved contract management that benefits both the Australian government and suppliers. There are Whole of Australian Government arrangements for Management Advisory Services, labour hire and recruitment services, advertising, certain ICT hardware, software, cloud or hosting arrangements, legal services, property services, fleet, travel and accommodation services, and stationery and office supplies. The Commonwealth procurement rules require that many Australian government organisations must undertake procurement activities for specific categories through certain panels. A list of mandatory panels can be found on the Department of Finance website at finance.gov.au. Further information about understanding panel arrangements can be found on the Selling to Government website at sellingtogov.finance.gov.au.